Hello, Amaya. Welcome back to the 2021 Tektronix Innovation Forum, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Chris Witt, the Vice President of Portfolio Solutions here at Tech. Earlier in the conference, you heard from our president, Tammy Newcomb, and she shared how we've created a culture of innovation here at Tech. Like all of us at Tech, I'm passionate about technology and working with you, the engineers who are innovating to bring next-generation solutions to solve tomorrow's problems. You are engineering the future, and we are listening to understand needs so we can build better solutions that accelerate the progress. We are engineering the future together, and I'm really excited about that. Today, I wanted to take you a little deeper into three focus areas where we are growing with you in 2021: power, wired communications, and wireless. And to do so, I'm going to take you to three places: Durham, North Carolina, the California Bay Area, and Wuppertal, Germany. Since our last innovation conference, our world has shrunk yet again. While I might not be with you in person today, in many ways we are more connected than ever. Rarely in my life has the lead story in the news been exactly the same for all of us, no matter where we live. The global pandemic has underscored our shared humanity and our common commercial concerns to bring about solutions that matter in a much deeper way to the type of future we all desire for ourselves and for our children. Similarly, pre-COVID and beyond, the threat of global climate change has given us a common challenge that increasingly we in the technology sector face head-on. Smarter vehicles and smarter buildings, many already in development and use, are essential for reducing greenhouse gas emissions, a key priority for Tektronix and for Fortive. It's personally thrilling to see so many of our customers leveraging Tektronix solutions to engineer a cleaner, greener future. This work comes immediately to mind when we look at innovations in the power sector. And for that, I want to take you to Durham, North Carolina, here in the United States. Durham is a part of Research Triangle, comprised of 3 research universities and hundreds of tech companies, including Cree, a global leader in wide-bandgap semiconductor technology. Cree is enabling the massive disruption we are seeing in the automotive industry. For much of our lifetimes, there have been a couple of handfuls of auto manufacturers, and they've all relied on the same technology, the internal combustion engine. As legacy and startup companies alike now compete to overhaul that formula, Cree's products are leading the efforts to help EV manufacturers redesign the powertrain so automakers can still put their personal imprint on the core function of the car: power. Cree chose Tech Solutions as their go-to for test and measurement, and it's an honor to be trusted to help them, and by extension their customers, to engineer a new future of faster, smaller, and more powerful electronic systems. These are the questions at the core of our work today. How can we eliminate 1 degree of temperature rise? How can we get 1 more watt into this mechanical package? How are we going to get another 10 minutes of battery life? Traditionally, power system design has been a game of incremental gains. Power efficiency and density constrain almost every industry, from electric vehicles to servers and wearables and beyond. Wide bandgap semiconductors based on silicon carbide and gallium nitride, SiC and GaN, will enable a step function change both in efficiency and density. These new devices have significantly faster switching speeds and lower switching loss, resulting in higher energy efficiency. The wide bandgap materials also have much better thermal performance, leading to greater power density. Cree made a big bet on silicon carbide 2 years ago, and it's paying off, delivering power efficiency and stretching battery life in electric cars, which will lead to accelerated consumer adoption. New power conversion devices will make consumer technologies more compact and portable. But as always, this poses new challenges. The higher frequencies and switching speeds involved create a demand for new test and measurement solutions that bring visibility and insight. Our Keithley SMUs are helping engineers characterize the parameters of GaN and SiC FETs. And our new ISOView probing technology has completely changed how power researchers and designers make wide bandgap power measurements. To hear it directly from a Cree engineer, and I quote, ISOView technology has been critical in our support of customers adopting our power conversion technology in their designs. With its galvanic isolation capability, ISOView technology enables us and customers to accurately characterize high side events with confidence. That's pretty cool. It's like turning the light on in a dark room. The impact is that strong. This new measurement fidelity is taking the guesswork out of optimizing these designs. And I think you'll agree with me, engineers don't like to guess. They like to know. Cree reported just a few weeks ago their sales from power are at an all-time high. And it means so much to know we can help them meet consumer demand in this area. Because when we make devices with more efficient power use that give off less heat, we know we're not just giving the consumer a better experience. We're taking one more step towards being better stewards of the planet. Next, I want to take you to the California Bay Area and talk for a moment about wired communications, the high-speed data links that were once the exclusive domain of computer and server designers in the data center. Now, many edge devices are incorporating high-speed links, especially to support data-intensive information, like video, radar, and LiDAR. Our recently released USB 4, Thunderbolt 4, and DisplayPort 2.0 automated compliance and debugging solutions address the most common challenges design engineers face, including test time, signal integrity, and device control. These solutions are crucial for designers to comply with the next generation standards. At the heart of the success story is in Silicon Valley-based electronic design automation provider, Synopsis. Synopsis has called our new suite of solutions must-haves, not only to meet compliance, but to debug and understand the limits of their physical layer. The user-friendly aspect of tech solutions has made them a go-to for Synopsis engineers. More broadly speaking, one of the key beneficiaries of these new test solutions for high-speed buses is the automotive sector. Now, a decade ago, most cars got by very well with a 1 megabit per second CAN bus. Today, engineers are working on automotive Ethernet chips that will carry well over 100 gigabit per second. And data centers, of course, are still leading the charge to higher bandwidth with the accelerating adoption of 400 gigabit technology. These advancements require lower tolerance for noise and jitter, not only on the signal lines, but on the power rails as well. That's why at Tech, we're constantly staying a step ahead of the standard setting bodies. We have given you new tools like Tech Express compliance test software to automate complex and tedious testing against industry standards like Ethernet, USB, PCI Express, DDR, and MIPI. Engineering teams globally are incorporating these advanced capabilities, accelerating the adoption and easing the interoperability challenge for these technologies is playing a big role in accelerating the future. Now, to finish today, let's go to Wuppertal, Germany. This beautiful yet unassuming city of 350,000 is a globally leading hub of engineering. Wuppertal is also home to the world's first suspension monorail, the Schwebebahn, built in 1901. This monorail is not only a symbol of innovation, but it can literally take you right into this exciting hub of innovation. You see, at Wuppertal University, research is underway with Tektronix solutions to set a new standard in wireless communication. I know you've been hearing a lot about 5G, but at Wuppertal, work has already begun on 6G, where they hosted the world's first 6G summit. Wuppertal University aims to demonstrate a MIMO terahertz system with internet connection and record throughput over the air in 2024. You heard that right. They're actively developing terahertz wireless communication technology. And Wuppertal selected Tektronix as a partner because of our excellent RF performance at wide bandwidths with our AWGs and oscilloscopes, and our fast synchronization capability between instruments, as well as flexible software that gives Wuppertal University teams the ability to modify their system and tweak performance for the best possible throughput. Now, at 100 times the speed of 5G, which itself is orders of magnitude faster than what's deployed today, 6G is expected to be commercially available in 2030. And engineers like those at Wuppertal are key to making this possible. This glimpse of the future is very exciting. But we're still in 2021. Most consumers are still trying to wrap their minds around 5G, which may itself prove to be one of the biggest technological achievements of the century. Tech is currently working with several customers on 5G new radio, which will bring advantages to wireless data communications far beyond just smartphones. Enhanced mobile broadband promises to deliver vastly higher data rates and low latency while using our finite RF spectrum much more efficiently. Machine-to-machine communications standards will enable communications ranging from simple IoT devices to industrial and medical equipment. As with smart vehicles and life-saving medical equipment, these are products that simply cannot fail, where accuracy and reliability is not just a measure of some incremental qualitative improvement, it's a measure on which lives literally depend. And this is how seriously we at Tech take our work, because our engineers know that you and your customers need to trust your measurements at a deeper level. Tech has a lot of experience in designing high-frequency, flat, quiet measurement front ends and sampling systems. We've been working to combine this experience with groundbreaking ASIC-based digital down conversion technology to correlate time domain and RF domain analysis. Our latest scope platforms also support multi-channel broadband real-time spectrum analysis synchronized with traditional oscilloscope measurements, enabling cost-effective MIMO measurements and giving engineers broader system debug capability. In addition, our new vector signal analysis tools enable 5G new radio demodulation, as well as key measurements like error vector magnitude and spurious emissions. And since many of these transceivers will be battery powered, we continue to develop SMUs to precisely simulate and measure battery performance on these devices. So, as we celebrate 75 years as a company this year, we can't thank you enough for choosing our products and solutions. Tektronix longevity is a testament to your innovation as much as to ours. So keep calling, keep texting, keep emailing us. Please use the time during this conference to connect with tech engineers and experts. We're always interested in what you're doing next, where your curiosity is taking you, and what we can do to help. Our world is smaller today, and it's not only because of our common challenges. We as engineers have made the world smaller together with innovative technology. The next generation of solutions will be more powerful, but it's up to us to design them to use less power, to give people the smaller devices they desire, and the energy efficiency our planet deserves. For all you do to lead those challenges and changes, I thank you. And thanks for joining us to engineer the future. Be safe, be well, and have a great rest of the conference. Thank you.